Welcome back to Farmers Dynasty. I got a cornfield that's ripe, finally. So I'm going to head some equipment out to the cornfield. I've got, these two fields are plowed and cultivated. I need to plant them. I plowed that field over there, but it needs to be cultivated. I can't remember what I've done with the field below us on the other side of the road. I'll have to go down there and find out what I need to do. I don't think I've done anything. But the corn needs harvesting, so I'm going to get down here and get ready for that. Back on the farm today. Let's yeah, let me, whoa, man, that thing took off like a rabbit. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing today? Yeah, I'm gonna run across to look at that field and see what I have to do. And then I'm gonna need to check on some seed. I don't know how much seed I've got. I was hoping to make enough money on the corn to buy that other field, but I don't think I'm going to be able to because I'm running out of social points because I'm using the social points to buy the fields. And then I don't have enough social points to hire anybody or to do anything, interactions with other people. So I gotta stop using my social points and just come up with the funds. So we're looking at, let's see, what do I need to do here? I've got it plowed, so it needs to be cultivated. So I have two fields to cultivate, and then all of them to seed and harvest to do. I got lots of farming to do today. Oh, well, while we're here, let me check the water situation on the crops in here. Can't afford to let these things dry out. And they're still in the comfort zone. Oh, peppers are getting close to harvest. All right. Vegetables are doing good. Gonna have a good harvest here pretty quick. Excuse me. All right, let's jump on this ugly old rust bucket. Oh, shoot. Ran over the header. Nah, not good. What's the fuel in this one? 87%. I swear this thing's got a steam engine in it. Hi, Lori. Dennis, how are you? How's Lori today? Uh-oh, mushroom. I haven't got time to pick a mushroom. I'll come back and get it. I'll get this corn off. I've been waiting for this corn a long time. Craig's in the house. Hey, Craig. All right, let's get this thing started here. Header on and off, header up and down. I can't tell if it's running. Well, it's running. Funny, I can't hear it, but It injured itself. Did it hurt its back? We have to be careful of our little dog. He's got. I guess the breed has weak backs. I know he's getting old though. He doesn't play ball anymore. Might have to put a sling under his belly. Carry him around like a suitcase. Look out, big bird. And them birds are big. Okay, looks like we're half full of corn or maize. As the case may be. Amazing. Amazing corn. Alright, I don't want to take any chances, so... And losing corn. I don't know how full it is. No, it was getting full. Right, I can't tell. Did I leave it running? Yeah, it's still running. Hi, Banks. Bink says it's morning. I don't know what the price of corn is, but I'm hoping that it's like millions of dollars so that I can buy some stuff. Need a corn header with a bigger head. What's the joke? And that doesn't make any sense, Binks. Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. That doesn't make any sense. I couldn't be talking to you if I had my mouth shut. I'm not a ventriloquist. Well, besides that, I don't know what you're talking about. You mean saying it's morning is a joke? Because I'm not sure what you meant. It's not morning where you're at? I was just thinking you were in some part of the world where it was still morning. I'm just confused. All right, so what are we looking at here now? 82%. Yeah, I don't want to make another. I don't trust it. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do that. One more load. I don't want to overfill that either. I've done that before and lost crop. I am really very hungry. Okay. I must be hungry because I said it was really hungry. Let's have a stuffed pepper then. And if I got a coffee left, let me have a coffee. And that'll give me a little bit of extra energy there. It doesn't. The coffee doesn't take the place of sleep. All it does is give you a little bit of a pick-me-up. Oh, it's Thursday already. My goodness, this week's going by too fast. Yeah, I'm taking off on a holiday here during spring break. Well, the kids are off, out of school. Not this next coming week, but the week after is spring break here for our kids. They split the spring break up in Oregon and Washington. They split it up into two parts of the state. One part of the state takes spring break 1 week, and Another part of the state takes spring break the next week. Washington does the same thing because a lot of, being that we're on the ocean, on the beach, a lot of people from Washington will come over to be on the ocean during spring break. So if everybody's off of spring break at the same time, there's too many damn people. And there's too many damn people anyway. But that's beside the point. So our spring break is not next week, but the week after, and I'll be gone all that week with the kids. So I won't be doing any live streaming. Where we travel to, we don't have access to the internet. Actually, that's not true. We do have access to the internet, but it's not anywhere close to being good enough to live stream. Just to get on the internet and check email and stuff, it's by gosh or by golly that you're going to be able to read it all before you lose the signal. So there's internet, it's just not very reliable. All right, what do you got here? Is that thing still running? It is still running. Stop it. I'm gonna go to the market here. So, what's new with everybody? Anything new? Same old, same old? How's life treating everybody? Anybody got something to say? Don't let me be the only one talking. Go sell some maize. It's amazing. If I can make it up this hill. Oh my God. Chug a chug a chug. I can do it. First of June, eh? I haven't done my taxes yet. I've got to do them next week because I don't want to have to worry about it while I'm out with the kids on holiday. I usually wait till April, but I don't want to wait that late this year. I just want to get it out of the way. I hate doing them. The check of animals. So Lori, was the horse, was that your horse or a family horse? Hey, that truck just hit that guy running in the road. Did you see it? I might have to go back and watch that after this is done recording. That was funny. And if it was your horse, are you going to replace it? Horses are expensive, and horses are expensive to keep alive. All the food and care that they take, and pasture land, and someplace to keep them, and family horse. I one time had 4 horses. I sold 2 of them. Finally. I kept 2. One was mine. They were all mine, but I mean, one was the one that I wasn't ever going to sell. And I kept the other one just in case I wanted somebody to ride with me that didn't have a horse, which was everybody I knew. Then I had an extra horse. And then I changed careers, and I just didn't have the time or money for the horses. Very expensive to keep. Well, let's see what we make here. We had 11. We got 12 now. I need 23 for that other field, and I'm not going to get it, I'm pretty sure. No more horses? That's too bad. Had you been riding that one at all? Was it a horse you rode, or did you just keep it on the farm? Some people do. I know people that have horses they've never rode. They just have a little hobby ranch, and just think they have to have a horse on it. They go out there and feed it and pet it, and that's about it. Very expensive pet if you're not riding them. And very expensive pet if you are riding them. Yeah, I understand. I didn't realize I started this harvest this late in the day. It's almost time for supper time. Kept the cows in line. That's what you need a goat for. Keep them cows in line. Well, it's been a beautiful day today, but it was 30 degrees when I got up at 6 o'clock this morning. Oh, where am I going? I'm doing corn. I was heading back to the homestead. Well, I was heading back to the homestead because I'm going to go to bed. It's nighttime. I'll finish this corn in the morrow. On the morrow. Oh, Janet, where are you? She must be in the kitchen again. She does her kitchen work at night, it looks like. Yep, there she is. All right, well, early to bed, early to rise, I guess, right? Well, that's what I meant on the goats, Craig. That's what they're good for, butting in. Our goat, the cows would give our goat a bad time because the cows would go and hog the feed, and the goat would butt them to their knees, man. He would headbutt them, and they would drop to their knees. He kept those cows in line. is funny too, because the goat weighed what 70, 80 pounds soaking wet. There's a big old cow, and the goat comes up, head butts them, and they drop like flies. It's funny. Janet feels distant, which kind of is. I hardly ever talk to her. And she does have chores to do. As you can see, I went to bed without her. I got up without her. I walked in the house, didn't say hi. Left the house, didn't say bye. No straw to pick up on this one. All right, let's get this thing down and started. Put her in cruise control, autopilot. Hanging at the pond too much, huh? Yeah, Sally's still there. She still likes me. Fishing for compliments. Oh, I can't stop yawning today. That seems like every day, though. Every day. I think it might be the weather. Maybe I'm getting cabin fever. I'm ready for some nice weather where you can go outside. I mean, it's beautiful out today, but it's friggin' cold. It was only 30 degrees this morning, like I said, when I got up. And just about an hour and a half ago, it was still only 35. Bright and sunny. Cold as hell, which doesn't make any sense because hell's not really cold. Ugh. Sorry. %. $22. Well, that's Celsius. How much is that in real temperature? Sun is down already. What is it, 4:30 there, Lori? How could the sun go down at 4:30? Aren't we on daylight savings time now? Does Vermont not go on daylight savings time? Arizona doesn't. They just say to hell with it. We're not going to do it. Any state can do that. Any state has the right to stay on standard time. They don't have to change. They can't change their time to daylight savings time and leave it there, though. They have to choose just not to change it at all. Sun is setting at 4:30. Wow. We still have sun at 7 o'clock. 7:30 now. Well, there's daylight at 7:30. The sun starts going down a little bit earlier. Alexa, when's sunset? Yeah, sunset 7:23 today. Oh, what now? All right, so it's going to be one of those days. Kids. One of the kids is on the phone. I thought, oh, what happened? They get kicked out of school or something? And I went to answer it, and I knocked my glasses off my face. They fell under my desk. So I had to get on my hands and knees, crawl under the desk. That's always pleasant. What? Oh, geez. My combine was full, and I didn't notice. So I'm wasting corn. Great. Yeah, I just wear cheaters. I can see perfectly fine. I have 20/20 vision, but when you get older, you lose your close-up vision. So I need to have reading glasses, and then I have a weaker pair. They're actually very kind of weak. For the computer, because I don't want the blue rays. So I wear a pair of computer glasses that have just a little bit of correction on them, magnification, that is. Just a tiny bit, because I'm let's see, about 1.5 feet. My eyes are about 1.5 feet away from the monitor, or less than 2 feet away. And so that puts That puts them close to reading. So things are just a tiny, tiny little bit blurry at that distance. And so I have a pair of blue blockers that I wear for the computer that just have a little bit of correction on them. What's far apart, Lori? You walking around blind, Greg? You've been without glasses for 6 months. Your new ones. They're damn expensive. I haven't had to buy glasses for several years now. But when I did, geez, it's $400 or $500 a pair of glasses. But in the old days, you used to be able to put new lenses in them. Can't do that anymore. Oh, we discontinued that frame. We can't get that frame anymore, so you have to get a new frame with new glasses. They do that all the time. They change their frames every year so that you can't just put new lenses in your frames. Nope, got to buy new frames, and those are expensive, And then you can't have glasses without having scratch proof. And you would think that if you bought a pair of glasses, they would automatically be scratch proof. Why is that an option? That's like buying a new car, and they tell you, well, you need to have the undercoating on it so that it doesn't rust. Well, why wouldn't they put that on at the factory? So you buy a new car and you got to spend an extra couple $1,000. You wanted wheels on that car? Oh, well, that's another couple $1,000. And windshield wipers too. Oh, well. Ridiculous. Must be related to Apple brand. Gotta wonder about Apple brand. The Apple brand is an apple with a bite out of it. Is that what from was that from Adam and Eve? The snake, the devil made Eve take a bite out of the apple? And that's Apple's logo? Who's making those phones? Dang it, I went over again. Keep losing corn. I don't use Apple brand. They're too damn expensive, and I know how they make them. Not only do I know how they make them and who makes them, but they're engineers. They make sure that there's stuff that they could put on it that they're not going to put on it. I'm telling you right now that they've got the next Apple phone has already been engineered. They engineer 3 or 4 years in advance because they want you to buy a damn $1,000 phone every year. Oh, you want that? Well, that's in their new phone. It's not in this phone. They do that with everything. They make things so that they are redundant, that they are out of date when you buy them, pretty much. It's like Microsoft putting bugs in their system so that they can charge you for an update. It's really funny in a way. Over the years, when you live long enough, you have a good memory, you remember things, and you remember somebody saying stuff like that, and they say, "Oh, that's just bullshit. That's, it's not true," and it's conspiracy theory. And then later, a few years go by, and you find out, no, it was actually true, that they did put bugs in their system so that they could charge you, for a patch or something, or an update or an upgrade. Look what games are doing now. They put a game out, and then the next thing you know, they've got a DLC that improves the game. And you think, wait a minute, that should have been in the original game. And it's done on purpose so they can get extra money out of you, I'm exaggerating a little bit. So you're going to buy a game like Red Dead Redemption where you're a cowboy, right? Okay, well, there's no horses in the game. But we got a DLC that's going to add them. Yeah, I'm exaggerating, but not by much. So a lot of the games that come out, there's things in them that should be in the game at the time they come out, if they were going to make a good quality product. But they don't, because then they'll add them later on in a paid patch or a DLC. And they do it on purpose. It's almost like they want to get you hooked on it. Once they get you hooked on it, I can give you an example of that too. Take Netflix. When Netflix started, you had to pay for your DVDs that you ordered in the mail. Okay, for a time, if you wanted to live stream the video, you could do that for free. And I kept telling people, don't get used to that. All they're doing is trying to get everybody to live stream. And when they do, there's going to be a day when they look at the numbers and say, look, we've got almost half the people downloading the videos. Not downloading them, but watching them, by a streaming on the internet, that we can start charging for that now because they're going to want to keep that. So they get you used to it, and then they start charging for it. And sure enough, and I told them at the time, I didn't tell them, but I kept saying, Netflix are stupid for what they're doing. And people say, why? I said, they're giving this away for free. What they should be telling you is, hey, come to our page and you can watch these live over the internet for free. And you should do it now, because it's not always because, at some point we're going to start charging for that service. Had they have said that when they started charging for it, people wouldn't have been so mad. But they never ever said they were going to charge for it. They just wanted everybody to do it. And once they got used to it and didn't want to give that up, then they started charging a monthly fee for it. And of course, everybody was screaming, what are you doing? We were getting this for free. Now we have to pay for it? I always knew they were going to do that. So I kept saying, yeah, I'm taking advantage of it now while it's free. I think I'm all corned out here. Well, automobiles are kind of like that nowadays. You can't repair them. Nobody repairs them anymore. If you crash one and it smashes in your left fender, they just replace it. They don't try to fix it. If you got an alternator that goes out, they don't try to repair it. They just replace it. And they try to make things to the point where you can't do it yourself. It's almost like there's some things that on the car that you used to be able to do, but now you can't do it without taking the engine out. They design it so you can't fix it yourself. And they use tools that you don't have. So you have to buy a special tool set to do it. I mean, it's crazy. Hey, Rob. How's it going, buddy? I'm going to sell some corn. Anybody want to ride? Is it soup du jour time yet? My throat is so dry. I can't wait. Rob, you got a Mountain Dew you can give me? Just send it over the email. Hey, JJ's here. Hi, JJ. Sorry I didn't see you come in, JJ. And JJ bought the last round. Cheers. Anybody seen Andy today? Well, I don't think I'm going to have enough to buy that field, so I'll have to do another harvest, but I can't afford to spend any money. I'm going to need to have money for seed. I don't think I have enough seed to plant all the fields I've got now. All right, so we're up to 13. That's not even close. I'm about 10,000 short, at least. So, I guess next season. I got cleanup to do. Oh man, I've got a trailer full of straw I need to put away if I'm going to keep it, or I could sell it. Actually, I think I can sell it. I think I've got enough straw to last me through the winter. JJ's popping out for a sody. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's popping out for a whiskey. A whiskey. Man, I can't stop yawning. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Whoops. I meant to unhook that. All right, going to the market. There's Andy. Yeah, Andy, I'm back on Farmers Dynasty. Excuse me. And I got a dry throat today. Yeah, I said on Tuesday that I was going to do Tuesday's Farm Sim and Thursday Farmers Dynasty, and split some of this out because I had too many people asking me about, am I ever going to play Farm Sim again? Welcome back, JJ. You got milk and crackers? What's MDW? Is that slang for something, or? Whoa, whoa. Watch out, trailer. Welcome back, JJ. Or did I say that? I might have said that. I can't remember. My short-term memory's gone. Every time I yawn, I forget something. Andy, what's happening, bud? You doing okay? I already said it. I thought I did, but I just, since I missed you coming in, I didn't want to miss you coming back. If that makes any sense. I've seriously not had a good day today. All morning, I got up at 6, which is normal. That's not, anything abnormal. Sometimes I get up at 5, but I got up at 6. And where am I going? And all morning, I felt my body, my system, felt like I feel when I'm really low blood sugar. Now, really low blood sugar is pretty dangerous. That's when you start going into comas and shit, So that's how I felt. Your hands are shaking. You feel over anxious. You feel like somebody's sitting on your chest and you can't get breath. You feel your eyes are unfocused. They're like tunnel vision, and you can't see right. I was having all of those. But I checked my blood sugar, and it was a little above normal. It wasn't low at all. And I felt like that all morning, and I don't know why. And so one of the things is I hadn't eaten, but I never eat in the morning. I always eat. My first meal is at noon, always. I've never eaten breakfast. Occasionally, I might have a piece of toast with my tea. But so I don't know what the hell was wrong. I just felt awful all morning. And then I did eat lunch about noon, just before the live stream. And I felt a little better. But now I'm just thirsty as all get out. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to watch this, though. I need to watch how much fuel I've got. Because what I'm going to do is when this tractor gets almost empty, I'm going to sell it. I don't need two tractors. Two tractors are nice because I don't have to keep unhitching one and hitching the other. But since I have to drive everything myself, I can't drive them both at the same time. So I really don't need two tractors. So I'm going to wait till I run the fuel down a little bit and then sell it for a little extra money to try to buy that field. Oh, Mountain Dew. Oh, I got you, Andy. I didn't see the do part. Okay, I'm looking at it. You didn't put the do part in. You just put MDW. And I didn't know what that meant. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, but you can't wash the equipment. So why is that? The trailers get dirty too, but you can't wash them. I don't think. Maybe you can. But you have to change the camera. I'll have to try that. Because I think the last time I went and I washed the tractor and I didn't change the camera, I just tried to wash the trailer but didn't wash the trailer. Let me try it. A Mountain Dew. What kind of crackers? Just sody crackers? You mean like soup crackers? Because that's what I do. Carol buys crackers in a great big box where you get about, 10 or 12 racks of crackers or however in the hell they come. Packages of crackers. And sometimes in the evening, if I don't have Fritos or chips, I'm not a big chip eater anyway. I don't really care for the new chips are always they make them so hard anymore. They're very hard and not that I want soggy chips. That's not what I mean. They just tear your mouth up. They're just like eating glass or something. And I don't care for that. Look out, Rex. Don't go in there. Oh, come on, Rex. Move. You stupid dog. He did that on purpose. Pardon my French for what I was thinking. I'm going to go talk to Janet because everybody says I'm ignoring her. Is this supposed to be a garden? Because this looks like a dirt hole to me. Oh my God, she's knock up. And I haven't been around. Holy smokes. That ain't right. How come you didn't tell me?
Hi, babe.
Good evening, dear.
What the hell? And there's no conversation about it?
Nice to see you, love. How are you?
I'm perfect, darling. Thank you.
How did that happen? Or are you just eating too much when you're cooking? Are you getting fat? What the heck?
Honey?
Good evening, dear.
You look like the princess I've been looking for my entire life.
Haven't we been over all of
Well,
this?
thank you. So nice of you.
Evidently, I don't need to know because it's probably not mine.
Hi, honey.
Good evening, darling.
All right, well, I guess I don't have anything to say about it.
I am off to work. Have a great day.
Bye, sweetheart.
God, color my face red. What the hell? When was she going to tell me? God. What the heck? I guess I didn't have no say in it. All right, let's just for Andy. And now, let me see if I can change the camera. He's gonna let me change the camera and try that again. I can't tell if it did anything. I know it had mud on the tires. I think it worked because the tires aren't muddy anymore. So it did. When I changed the camera, it let me wash the trailer. So hey, experiment complete. That's good to know. All right. So now we know. So now let's try it on the plow. The plow's going to be easy to tell, right? Oh, crap. All right, here we go. God, pardon me. I meant to puke. All right, wash the vehicle. Okay, change the camera. What happened? Jesus, where did it put the camera? Okay, and then let's wash the vehicle again. It didn't work. Change the camera. Okay, so the camera's now... Okay, this isn't right. I don't know what to do. This is crazy. Yeah, it's not working now. Let me move it up a little bit. Try it again. There, it cleaned it. Oh my God. Did anybody know that plow was green? I didn't know that plow was green.
Oh, yeah.
I had no clue I had a green plow. Weird. I didn't have a clue. 98% fuel. All right, what's going on, people? Clean stuff, cool. Andy said clean stuff is cool. JJ says, yay. Yay. Yay, yay. Yay. Sounds like a 60s song. Yay, 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 yay. Is it? Oh my God, it's 5 minutes after soup du jour. I could have been satisfied 5 minutes ago. It was still that. Janet gave me a shock and I can't get over it. I'm going to have to stop the stream because I can't continue. I think I'm going to not have a do. I'm not going to have a do today. I, all day long, have been jonesing for something that I don't have video for. and I'll have to maybe look for one. I'm gonna have a sun-kissed orange soda because it's diet. It's 0 sugar. It says sun-kissed orange, but it's so good tasting. It doesn't taste like a diet soda. And I've been drinking these. Carol bought me a case of these about a month ago, and I've had a couple of them since then, just for something different, right? And it wasn't till today that she had one and made the comment, "Oh, wow, this tastes really good. It doesn't even taste like a diet pop." And then a light went off in my head. Ding! That's why I liked them. So I'm going to do one of these today. If I can get it open. Now here it goes. It's just as cold as a Mountain Dew, but tastes like orange, and it's really good. All right, so I can do that and just pretend it's orange, although it's green. And I can go like this, and we'll say this cat is just crazy. He's in the wrong. Cat's in the wrong commercial. All right, there you go. Okay, back to work. I got stuff to do, especially now that I'm feeding Janet for 2. What the heck is that all about? All right, where's my seeder? I need my seeder. I don't know if I have any seeds. Seriously, I don't. So let's see what I've got in here. Okay, 210 kilograms. So I do have some seeds in here. So let's go sow some oats. And again, it looks like I've been sowing oats and didn't know it. Y'all might have to explain that one, but man, I can't believe how fast you can see seed. Look at how fast I'm going. And am I really seeding? I don't know. Is my camera all the way out? I'm seeding dust. Can I change my outfit? Hi, Hank. Hank the Gamer's in the house. I didn't see you come in. Can I change outfits? I don't know. I don't know. Never tried to. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm gonna have to buy Janet some new clothes. She's stretching them all to hell. Oh no, it says I'm really, really, really hungry. How many really, reallys can I get in before I pass out? Hey, no Tina today. Hope everything's okay. They seem to have a lot of medical problems. I have a lot of medical problems. I just don't go see a doctor about them. I mean, I don't like to go to the hospital and doctor. I have to be on the deathbed. Somebody has to grab me and take me, because I don't like going. I mean, I'm still having my little ear problem, and I went in. They gave me some Sudafed and some stuff, but it took me a month and a half to get me to go in, and then it didn't work. It's still there, and I'm not convinced that it isn't still part of the COVID, because it's the same ear I had trouble with when I had COVID, and it's the same kind of a problem. So today in Flight Sim, I started a trip, and I'm having a ball doing it because there's a lot of the U.S. I haven't seen, and so it's kind of fun to fly over some of the places. That's why I've been asking you guys if you watch them, and if you know, like Lori told me when I went over to Vermont, that it looked like Vermont. So I don't know why it wouldn't, because they're using real maps to do it. I don't mean to say Google Maps, but they're using Bing Maps, which is the same thing. But anyway, it's kind of nice to see some of the country. Like I flew over a different part of Washington State this morning, in this morning's video. I think it was last Saturday when I did that video. And I flew over a part of Washington State that I haven't been over, because generally, you know, I've driven around Washington State all my life, but I don't drive over the country. I'm on a friggin' freeway, man. So you don't get to see what it looks like. And I was shocked all to hell at some of the farming that I was seeing. There's so much of it. And I flew over a piece of Washington State that they all had those round sprinklers. And there must have been 1,000 fields of round fields. I just blew my mind. And that was in today's video. But what I'm doing is I'm starting in my own home state, Oregon. It's not my home state, but the state I live in. Yeah, I know, Hank. Anyway, I'm flying from the northwest of the United States to the east northeast, so like New York area, and then from there I'm gonna fly down to Florida, so I'll be in the southern part of the United States, and then I'm gonna fly from Florida across Texas into California, so I'll be back on the west coast, and then fly up from the west coast back home to Oregon. So I'll have flown the full United States, but just around the edges. And then I'll have to decide what I'm going to do after that. But I found out after this morning's video that it was way too long a flight. It ended up being about 3 hours. And so in the second leg, which is already recorded and up on YouTube, I just haven't put it live yet. On the second leg, I flew a whole hell of a lot less miles, and it took longer. I flew almost 900 miles on the first leg, which I put up this morning, which was 3 hours. I decided to cut it back to 500 miles and try to get it down to 2 hours. as it turned out, it was almost 4 hours. And even though it was less. Now, these are nautical miles. These are not driving miles. Nautical miles are farther in distance than regular miles. Beyond that, though, in the second leg, it was all weather. It was all nasty weather. There was ice. There was snow. There were clouds so thick that I had to fly about 12,000 feet to get over the clouds. But when I went to land in Montana, I found out that massive cloud that covered half the damn state went clear to the ground. I tried to land where I wanted to land in Aberdeen, Montana, and it wasn't good. So that's the second leg. In the third leg, I'm flying from Montana and again shortening it up. I shortened it to about 250 miles, 250. And that was right around 2.5 hours, or two and a half hours. So that's about what I'm going to do. I'm going to shorten them up. So the next leg is going to be from, so the third one was from Montana to Minnesota, St. Cloud to be specific. And then I'm going to do St. Cloud to Chicago, and then from Chicago, I'll have to decide whether I want to go north to New York or just go east to, say, Washington, and then go down. Because I've already flown New York in a couple of videos, so I'm thinking about just going east and then cutting down to Florida from there. Sudafed? Wasn't Sudafed? No. I didn't see that before, Andy. That's pretty funny, though. And Hank said that you can play multiplayer. I know you can, but I'm not gonna, because I'm not good enough a pilot. People take this game so serious that there are some people out there that'll say if you can't fly it exactly like a real pilot, then you got no business playing the game. And I don't want to get into that with anybody. And I don't want to, I'm still learning. I know that. There's a lot of stuff I still need to know. Every time I fly, I learn something new. But I don't want to be told constantly, well, you forgot to do this. Oh, aren't you going to do that? Oh, you didn't do your checklist right. Oh, you're supposed to do that before you do this. I want to just enjoy my game and learn at my own speed. So I'm not going to play multiplayer because of that, because I don't want somebody telling me what the hell to do. And I don't want to live stream it because, again, I don't want somebody coming on and telling me I'm doing everything friggin' wrong. Hey, Ben's in the house. How you doing, Ben? Does this have multiplayer? Yes, it does. Oh, you mean Dynasty? I don't know. I was thinking Farm Sim. Farm Sim does. Anybody know where the store is? Because I completely missed it. How's Ben doing? JJ's gonna barbecue. I see it coming. It's coming round the bend. I ain't had a hot dog since I can remember when. Oh, it says I'm really hungry. I guess I better eat. I better eat something. I'm gonna eat a burger. There, that worked. Oh, it's telling me my condition. Why is it telling me my condition? Oh, it just hadn't went away. Plenty of food for everybody. I might actually have to look at the damn map to figure out where in the hell I'm at. If I'd have went straight down from my farm, I would have been at the store. So where in the hell am I? Where am I? Is that me right there? No, that's the vehicle store. There's where I want to go right there, but where am I? Am I over here? I don't know where I'm at. Doesn't it usually show you on the map? Oh. Is that me clear down here? Oh, for crying out loud. I'm way lost. Okay. Is this going to take me the right way? Yeah. Man. That's what I get for talking. What's in solitude? What's that mean? I must have missed something. I miss a lot, actually. Nothing that I know of. Did I see that on the map? Okay, hang on. Down here. Players Solitude. There was a like a beach park down there, kind of a thing, if I remember right. Hang on, we'll take a look. When I get to a bus stop up here, I'll take a quick pop over there and see. But it seems like it's a playground for. It looked like a playground for adults, you know, for people to meet and drink and eat and drink some more and talk and drink again and. All I wanted was some damn seed. Somebody's lost their roof. Over there. Okay, where am I now? Oh, man. How did I get this far off? Just trying to get some seeds. Cheers, Lori. Jeff woke up with a sore throat this morning. I hope he's not getting sick. Well, he is sick. He's got a sore throat. I'm trying to stay away from him. because I can't. But my throat's kind of sore now too. I didn't think it was. I thought it was just dry until I popped this soda open, and now I'm drinking it, and it hurts to swallow. Arriving at Lakeside. Man, those birds are big. Get out of the way, or you're going to be turkey dinner. Where are we at now? Okay. We're finally where we are before. And look, if you look straight ahead, that's my farm straight ahead. I'm that close to this store. And I just end up driving the whole damn map. That just doesn't make me happy. Plus the fact that I didn't even need to bring the tractor. I could have just come down here. Alright, let me go buy some seeds. I don't know why in the hell I drove down here. I told you I was in a fever all morning. Agriculture store. Why does it do that? Stupid game. Just trying to get into the store. I hit enter and that comes up. Alright, seeds. Let's get some wheat. $485 for 1,000 kilograms. I'm not going to buy anything else right now because I don't want to spend a lot of money on seeds. I'm just going to stick with what I got for now because I can get straw out of that and I can sell the straw. That's good enough for me. So I'm just going to get that right there. And then let's go find out what solitude is. So Lori's got a question on that. So let's take a look. Take a look. Alrighty, we're heading down to... Why is it pink? Like Pepto-Bismol. Does that mean everybody's got a stomach ache down there? Can't hold their hamburgers. Okay, so right. Is that it over there? Okay. I'm gonna have to zoom in a little. Player solitude. What does that mean? What does that mean? Is it this? Let me mark that and see what the hell they're talking about. This isn't what I thought it was. Oh, there's a chest out here. I wonder what's in it. Any goodies? Oh my God, look at that. Non-alcoholic beer and fish and oil. Somebody's stash out here and a ring. Sweet. So what is this? Seriously, what is this? I don't know. Player's solitude. We're the player. Does this mean that we can like build a house down here or something? I don't know what this is. It looks like a pretty nice beach though. Doesn't make any sense. But that sign is over this building too. So is this whole area something that the player can buy? Maybe it's a place marker for something they haven't put in the game yet. Like maybe you could build a beach house down there or something. Maybe. I'm just making stuff up because I don't know. Huh. It looks like Looks like somebody bombed it, though. It's a mess, whatever it is. It's your normal barn. It's your normal Barnes and Noble, but it's full of holes. Needs a lot of work, and the house is just plain old Jane. And I doubt if you can get in it. I don't know what this is. It's a mystery. Summer house for Janet. You can't get in it, so I don't know. Your guys' guess is as good as mine. Holy smokes, there's somebody just standing out here. You scared me.
Care to talk?
Hello.
Nice weather, ain't it?
Nice weather, ain't it?
It sure is.
What are you doing out here?
I am looking for work. Got anything for me?
Nope, not at the moment.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
That's all. Thanks.
That's just strange. Very strange. All right, anybody know where my bus stop was? I've lost it. There it is. Maybe it's for meditation. Maybe it's for medication. All right, well, let's get rid of that, and we're going to go back up to the store and get my tractor. Peaksville. What happened? Where'd the game go? What was that? I didn't even hit a button and it moved me somehow. Okay, so there's the homestead. There's the store. What's that? That's where I'm at. We gotta get our tractor, don't we? I don't remember the screen going black that long when I teleported. Rob needs a shout out. Hey, Rob. Can I get out this way? Oh, it's almost time for bed again. I'm getting work done. Arriving at a homestead. Oh, that orange soda is good, but it's hurting me to swallow. I might be getting sick. God, I hope not. Can't afford to get sick. Alright, well, I don't think I've got seed in here. I don't know what I was thinking driving this to the store. I thought I could fill it up there, but I don't think you can. But I don't know that you can't. But I think I just bought the seed and I have to come back here to get it. That's what I think. And I'm sticking to that thing. That's a sticky thing. Sticky think. Does whatever a stinky thing can do. I hit a tree, stupid me. I don't want to do that now. I am a Spider-Man. Alright. You just can't turn this the way you want it to go. It's just weird. Hey, that's better than I've done in the past. Don't go away. All right, let's open the magazine. Open. Fill the cedar. There we go. All right. And then we'll just park it here for now. And let's go check with Janet. When is the last time I said or did anything with Janet? Because, I mean, that just popped out like overnight. Now, the last time I saw her was the night before, and I saw her from behind, and you can't tell. What the hell you been cooking in here, girl? That looks weird. I can't wait for that to go away. All right. I'm had it for the day. Maybe I should eat. Should I eat? Yeah, I should eat. We'll eat. I don't really need anything to eat, but I'm going to eat anyway. I'm going to have an alcoholic beer. Oh, it's non-alcoholic. Why would you drink it then? I don't like the taste of beer, so it wouldn't do me any good to drink a non-alcoholic beer. Lori says I'm still plowing. I guess I shouldn't complain, except for my look. Her belly sticks up out of the blankets. That ain't right. That ain't right. Oh my God. She must have got alien probes or something. I don't know. I'm a little worried about all of this. Yeah, that's a problem though, Lori. Some of the medicine I take, I can't load up on vitamin C. It's harmful for me. Okay, now I can't tell where I've seeded. What happened? Okay, I can see a little bit over there. I'm wondering if the seed comes out of the machine if it doesn't need it. So if I drove over a part of the field that's already seeded, am I not dropping seed? Because I don't want to waste it. It's damn expensive. And so I'm wondering if that's not the case. That it's only going to drop seed where it needs it and not waste it. Wasn't Farm Sim like that at some point? Because I can remember doing fertilizing, and it wouldn't drop the fertilizer if it didn't need it. It would keep it in the rig. Wonder if this is the same thing. I would hope so. Farming we will go. Farming we can go. Now wait a minute. I'm owed some money. If I'm still plowing and Janet is the benefiter, she needs to pay me. I get paid for plowing. And he wants it clean. What's he want clean now? And I can't clean the harvester. It won't fit in the garage, right? They need to put a public car wash in. How do I wash the chat? I don't know, but when you find out, let me know. I'll be doing it all the time. We want some clean chat around here. Yeah, da, 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 da. So, I need to look at the chat. Let's see, who's still here? Is anybody still here? What was it? Hank, the gamer, that told me you can play. Hank, are you still here? Oh God, Lori, stop that! Don't talk like that. I don't know if you've seen the kids in this game, but they're like spawn of the devil. They're ugly. Ugly. Craig ran away. Andy says he's not here. Cutting the field in half. Makes me feel like I'm doing something. Okay, Hank's still here. Hank, are you the one that mentioned multiplayer in Flight Sim? I think it was. I meant to ask you after you said that. Do you play Flight Sim? And he went invisible in alert mode. This is a terrible job of seating, but I don't care. Because, you know, it's kind of like the corn. Jimmy cracked corn, but he didn't care. And neither do I. Hank, you do? Okay, so when I said I wouldn't play multiplayer, I didn't mean that I wouldn't consider doing it with somebody I know. What I meant was I just don't want to do it in the general public. Because you can fly with the general public. I choose not to because I'm still learning. I'm not good enough. You know, I don't use the air traffic controllers or anything like that because I don't know what to say. I don't know when to say it. I'm still learning too much. There's too much to learn. You know, I haven't even started learning some of the transponder codes and all those kinds of things. I haven't really been doing weather checks and things like that. I'm just concentrating on getting good in the plane itself, knowing where things are, and when to turn them on, when to turn them off, that kind of thing. So I don't want to fly in the public domain at this time. That's what I meant. I didn't mean that if somebody said, "Hey, you want to fly it to a trip, you know, in multiplayer," that I wouldn't do it. That's not what I meant. I just wanted to clarify that because, you know, it might have sounded like I was upset about it. I'm not upset about it. I just don't want to put myself, when I'm just learning, into a position where I'm being told what to do all the time by somebody that knows more than I do. I don't mind somebody helping me out if I've got a problem, but I don't want to be told every time I sit down to enjoy a game that I'm not doing it right. That's what I meant. It'd make me stop playing it, is what it would do, because it would just frustrate me. I don't know if you understand that or not, but I wasn't trying to be antisocial, although I am antisocial, but that's another story. ran over the scarecrow. I was just pretending it was one of you guys. Get them! They're in my field. Get off my lawn! Who is that, you little rascal? Put your glasses on, Grandpa. Oh! That's Grandma. What's she doing out in the middle of the field? Getting run over. Could you limit audience? What do you mean? Could I limit audience? In reference to what, Lori? What I mean is, are you talking about the live streaming, or are you talking about the game itself? Everybody be in solitude. All right, you're in solitude for 1/2 hour. I used to tease one of my kids growing up. Each kid had their own punishment. Like, it wouldn't do me any good to say, Jeff, go to your room until you can come out and act like a human being. That wouldn't do me any good. That'd make him the happiest kid in town. He'd love to just go in his room and do nothing. That's what he does. We can't get him out of his room. You know, Jeff, why don't you come out and visit with us? Or, you know, how'd school go? Did I run out of seed already? I think I did. I did. Doggone it. So each kid had their own punishment. Now, Amy, she could not stand or sit still for 5 seconds. So her punishment was to go and stand in a corner with her hands by her side and not move for whatever period of time we told her to. And that would drive her crazy. She hated that. And so the funny part is, she was always in so much trouble that, you know how kids are when they're growing up, they're always got oily skin. Her forehead would be in the corner of the room. And over the years, you could see the oil from her forehead marks all the way up the wall. I could actually measure them and say, look, you were 4 foot tall at that age. So yeah, that one corner had Amy's head marks all the way up the damn wall. She was in the corners so damn much. With Erin, all we had to do is make her eat. That was her punishment. She never ate. She still doesn't. Amy never sleeps, and Erin never ate. All right, fill up the cedar again. Kids, what are you going to do? What? Just have more. That's all you can do. Oh no, it's because the way you have to do it, Lori, is you have to go to a separate server, and there's no way to control who's on the server, because anybody that wants to fly with other people goes to that server. So you could have 1,000 people on there, or you could have 10. It depends on what time of day it is. You know, that kind of thing. It's an open server. But that's not a problem, really. You could fly on the open server and never talk or see anybody. Well, you might see them in the air if you knew who they were. But it's a big world. They could be flying in Great Britain, and I could be flying in the United States, and they'd never know that you're even on. You don't have to say anything. You could just go on there and play. And that's what I probably will do. At one point, when I feel like I'm good enough behind the pilot seat, I will go on the live server so that I can learn what to say to the traffic controllers what the lingo is, you know, longitudes and latitudes and all the stuff that you got to know. You know, I'm a ham radio guy, so I already know how to do the, you know, David Lincoln Mary, that kind of stuff. When you're talking about airports and things like that. So I know that. I just don't know how to talk to the people that control the airways. So yeah, at one point I'll start doing that so I can just soak it all up. I can lurk like Craig does and learn. Just sit back and listen. That's the best way to learn. Yeah, it's Microsoft. Nothing's private. Microsoft wants to control the world, just like everybody else does. Remember those movies that you used to watch where James Bond was up against somebody that wanted to destroy the world? Or Superman has to defeat somebody that wants to come over and conquer the earth and destroy it? Or Batman. You get my idea. Now everybody's like that. Bill Gates is wanting to run the world. Google wants to run the world. Facebook wants to run the world. All right, so this one's done. Now the others I can't do until I cultivate, so let me get this thing and I'm just gonna drop it here. And then I need to find my cultivator. I don't know where I parked the damn thing. Problem with the cultivator is I drop it and then the grass grows around it. You can't see it until you run over it and poke a wheel. See, I don't know where I left it. Wonder if I left it in the orchard. I can't get over the fact that the plow is green. Oh, I'm stuck on the plow. I wasn't even close to it. What the hell? Alright, where did I leave that thing? Maybe I left it in the yard. Let's go look. In your beer pool? Well, somebody did. I don't know if it was me. I don't even remember spending 5 minutes with Janet. I don't know what's going on there. All right, I don't know where my cultivator is. What the heck did I do with it? Well, shoot. Is it in the grass somewhere? This is crazy. Anybody remember where I used it last? I was doing this right here, if I remember. But I doubt if I'd have dropped it out here. Well, this is crazy. Lori doesn't know where anything is. Well, join the club, girl. I couldn't find my hand if I had it in my pocket. Well, this is just nuts. I wonder if I took it down to the field because I was going to use it down there and I needed the tractor. Let me go check that field that needs to be whatcha-dingered. This is nuts. I could find it if it was hooked to a tractor because you could just jump to the tractor. Boy, my feet are noisy crunching on the ground, aren't they? You got big feet, and I cannot lie. There it is. I was right. I was getting ready to do this, and I needed the tractor and stole it. I stole it right out of the field. I got to get my weed eater and weed eat that lawn before those little brats come out. Wherever the little brat's at. Okay, so where's my tractor? So those two fields are ready. I got to cultivate this field and the big field around the corner by Simon's house. I'm surprised I remembered not on the map. I don't know. Does it show on the map? I know that you can find your equipment on FarmSim. Let's see. There's the homestead. Yeah, you're right, Lori. There it is, right there on the map. Thank you. I didn't even think about that. Good girl. Remind me next time, because I'm going to forget. Wow, that popped it up. Yeah, I don't know why plowing can't be as easy as harrowing. Look how easy this is and how fast your tractor goes and how wide it does. And that plow, you got to go up and down every 2 inches. And I don't know, even if you get the new plow, if it does any better. The modern equivalent. Okay, boys and girls, it looks like it's 3 o'clock, and man, I really need a nap, but it's almost too late in the day. There is, I was surprised, this orange drink I was talking about. Why would an orange drink have caffeine in it? But it does. It's a caffeinated drink, so I have to be careful how much to drink. Because if my doctor ever finds out I'm drinking any kind of caffeine, I'm going to be in the doghouse. But anyway, yeah, it's 3 o'clock, and I am going to call it a farm day. How come this won't stop? I'm in reverse. I'm holding it in reverse, and it's going forward. Why is that? It was the harrow was pushing me. That's crazy. Okay. I guess this is it. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I guess I'm going to have a family here pretty quick. I can't feed them to the pigs because I don't have any pigs. Oh, Rex, go away. God. I ain't got no sausages. Get away. Go eat the cat or something. Cat's worthless. Eat that bird. Where'd he go? Oh, I hurt his feelings, didn't I? He's a sensitive dog. Either that or he's hiding. He's going to pounce on me and chew my ass off. She's still cooking. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I hope you had fun. Hope to see you next time. Have a good weekend, everybody. I'll see you in the next whatever. Oh, sorry. Ta-ta for now.